Hi, thank you for tuning in to Goddess Vibes Tarot. It is your girl, Erin. I am here to do a general read for my collective. That is all 12 signs, okay? I hope you guys are looking good, feeling good. I'm actually feeling a little under the weather. Just a little, I just think it's allergies, with pollen, high pollen and all of that. But we're going to jump right into it, you guys, okay? We're going to jump right into it, period, okay? I hope you guys are looking good, feeling good, because when you look good, you feel good. Even if you don't feel good, you still gotta look good, okay? It'll help you feel better. All right, love yourself. Okay? What's the messages for my collective? This is for all 12 signs, okay? Take it as it resonates. If it don't apply, let it fly, okay? If the shoe fit, lace it on up, okay? We're not forcing no messages over here. Some of you guys need to stop wasting time. They're trying to keep you stuck. Somebody trying to keep you stuck, huh? What's the messages? What's the messages, Spirit? What's the messages? Okay, thank you for that. They can't take what was God-given. Somebody trying to take something that was God-given. What's for you is for you. Can't nobody take that from you. Some of you guys, somebody likes your smile. You have a beautiful smile. They're really attracted to your smile. Moving forward, some of you guys are moving forward in the situation. You have so many excuses and no solutions. So some of you guys make a lot of excuses for yourself. And some of you guys, I don't know. That's weird though. What's the messages for my collective? What's the messages for my collective, Spirit? What's the messages for my collective? What's the messages for my collective? What's the messages? I'm sorry, you guys. If you see me lean over, I'm just wiping my little nose because it's just leaking, okay? What's the messages for my collective? This is for all 12 signs. Father God, Most High God, Jesus Christ, who is your Son, my Lord and Savior, I'm asking for clear, concise messages and to channel these energies. Ancestors, angels, and spirit guides, I'm asking for protection or angel against any negative energies, anything ill-willed, nasty, or negative, ask that it be returned to sender. We are of the light around here. What's the messages for my collective? Forgiveness. Some of you guys seek forgiveness. Or you're in a forgiving mode, moving forward with forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Some of you guys are really wanting that forgiveness or wanting to forgive somebody, dealing with forgiveness or in a forgiving mindset. What's the messages for my collective, Spirit? What's the messages for my collective? Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique journey and own unique path and challenges. So forgiveness and judgment, I think that you're just being less judgmental, less critical. Everybody comes from different backgrounds. I think you're just seeing things like differently, collective. Like you're just seeing like, okay, I can see how this person could think like this, or I can see why they would look at it like that. Like just trying to be less judgmental and more understanding in a situation. And then maybe that's where you're offering forgiveness because you're realizing, everybody's different, Jesus. What's the messages? It's just my nose, you guys. I hate this. I hate when I'm like this. What's the messages for my collective? Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Yeah, I think just releasing a lot of that negative, heavy, burdensome energy. Being less judgmental, more light, more, focused on the more positive things in life. You feel me? Yeah, focused on the more positive things in life. Trying to see things from a different perspective, but in a better way. What's the messages for my collective? What's the messages for my collective? I hope you guys are looking good, feeling good, okay? I hope you are doing well. What's the messages for my collective? What is forgiveness? What is forgiveness? What is forgiveness, Spirit? What is forgiveness? Whoa. Stand your ground. So that's interesting that came out with forgiveness. Stand your ground. I think you stood your ground for long enough in a situation, or you felt like you had to stand your ground in a situation. And maybe now you're at a point where you're like, okay, I think I've stood my ground long enough. Now it's time for me to forgive. Now it's time for me to open up my heart again and really allow myself to forgive and love these people, because we're all flawed. And I think that's kind of where you are. Like, I just want to forgive because you felt like you've done enough. That's what I get from that. What's Judgment, Spirit? Yeah, I think you've been or at some point you might have felt like you were carried away with pride. You know what I'm saying? Like you were you were just angry, upset. You know, you let your pride get in the way. You feel me? You know? Or you were victorious at the end of the day, like you were the innocent one. And you feel like you had every right to, you know, stand your ground and handle the situation the way you did. What's humor, Spirit? What's humor? What's humor? Trapped in fear. Humor is focusing on the lighter things in life because for a long time you were trapped in your own mind. Mental imprisonment. You know, you're really just afraid of confronting the situation, and the roles can be reversed. This could be you or the people that you've been dealing with. More than one person. It could be a person or people that you've been dealing with. And I think that ultimately for a while, you know, you were trapped in fear, or maybe somebody was trapped in fear about trying to reconcile a situation, you know, afraid of fear of rejection. And I think that ultimately, you know, you decided to just kind of let things be. Forgive yourself ultimately. Stand in your true, you know, feelings and convictions. And yeah, you just decided, you know, I think that you are a little afraid of something, but you're trying to be patient. I don't know. We're going to dig a little deeper. I'm going to pull a few more of these before I jump into the tarot. Some of you guys might be feeling extremely bored with life, extremely bored, like you're just ready for some changes. What's the messages? What's the messages, Spirit? What's the messages for my collective? Soon, if you guys have been wondering when something's going to come in, something's coming in soon. What's the messages? What's the messages? Could be messages coming in soon. Blocked. Some of you guys are blocked. Some of you guys are blocked, okay? What's the messages? Blocked intuition. Somebody might be blocked, or you might be blocking somebody. What's the messages? What's the messages? Or maybe you're going to be blocking somebody soon. What's the messages? Somebody spread lies about you. What's the messages? What's the messages, babe? What's the messages? What's the messages for my collective? Some lies have been exposed. Something came out, and now somebody blocked because of the stuff that they said, the stuff that they did. They lied. The lies came out. I should have told you how I really felt. Some of you guys regret not telling somebody how you really felt. What's the messages, Spirit? Could be dealing with a fire sign. Some of you guys could be dealing with an older man. Older men or older men. What's the messages? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for that. Okay, they talk noise behind your back. Maybe you blocked somebody because they talk noise behind your back. Tell the truth. Somebody may need to tell the truth, or moving forward, you'll be telling the truth. Okay, could be dealing with somebody with the initials R, G, P, J, or A. And they could be an air sign. So that's going to be Aries, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, okay? And I think I saw Sagittarius on one of these cards. I thought I saw Sagittarius. I could be tripping though. Yeah. All right, let's jump right in. Let's jump right in to the tarot. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You guys could be an air sign dealing with a Sagittarius. What's the messages? I'm gonna try to make this one like no more than 15 minutes. So, what's the messages, Spirit? What's the messages for my collective? What are the messages for my collective, Spirit? Forgiveness, humor, and acceptance. Okay. Something came out. Give me one more, Spirit. This air sign, didn't I say air sign? Okay, Page of Swords, King of Swords in reverse, and the Sun, okay? So far, that's what we got, heavy air, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's the message? There's something coming out or something's going to be illuminated. Give me one more from my collective, Spirit. Okay. What's the messages? What's the Page of Swords for my collective, Spirit? What's the Page of Swords? What in the hell? This is heavy air. So, I'm getting, you guys know, somebody is watching you guys so hard. Like, strategizing a plan or a way, really thinking, focusing, planning a way to, really kind of constructing a way. Because the King of Swords came out in reverse too. What's the King of Swords in reverse? Somebody is extremely manipulative and shady. Or they did something extremely manipulative and shady for you and you saw right through the bullshit. Like you cut that down before it even could come your way. You was like, oh, no, I see who you really are. I see the shit that you on. And somebody is blocked now because of this. Somebody got blocked because somebody was talking shit behind your back, spreading malicious lies and gossip, just being a hoe ass nigga. What's the Sun? And it came out. What's the Sun? Some messages came out about a relationship, or somebody sent some messages to somebody who was in a relationship. What's the Ace of Wands? And something's over now. Yeah, somebody was on some player ass shit. The Seven of Cups can be some player. Could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody was on some player ass shit. Or somebody feels extremely played and now they don't want to deal with this air sign anymore. What's the Seven of Cups? Yep, but they coming in with this love proposal and this apology because somebody found out about some message being sent to a couple or found out about some messages that were being sent to somebody in a relationship. Okay, what's the King of Swords? What's the King of Swords, Spirit? Lord have mercy. A new beginning. What's the King of Swords? Or dead at the issue? Somebody like completely knocked it off. Yeah. Realize, okay, so somebody's just like in solitude at this particular point in time. Not wanting to deal with this person. What's the Strength in reverse? What's the Strength in reverse, Spirit? Yeah. Back in solitude, really just going within after you found out the truth. You realized either you were the one that was being malicious, lying, cheating, doing some whole ass shit, and this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius found out, or you just have to take it how it resonates, or you know what I'm saying, whatever side of it you are. Okay, collective. But somebody was doing some hoe ass shit, lying, cheating. It's about some messages that were sent to somebody that was already in a relationship, a happy relationship. Somebody sent some messages or some messages came out. It was illuminated with the Sun card. Something was illuminated. Something came out. Something was you know, the light was shined upon. Something came out in regards to these messages being sent to this person in a relationship, and somebody ended up feeling played. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, with the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Then this person is coming back trying to apologize. All right, I'm already at 15 minutes. Okay, what is the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Cups, Spirit? And now it's over with. Somebody put an end to the situation with the World card. It's over. The cycle is completed. Like, it's not enough apologies in this world for somebody to come back and deal with that. What's the Eight of Wands and the Four of Wands, Spirit? Yep. You definitely put a stop to that shit. You put your hand. You was like, You brought back order to your life. Brought back order to your situation. Forgiveness came out. Somebody is apologizing because they tried to play somebody, and you stand in your ground right now. You like, no. You know, you don't, at this particular point in time, you don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? You've already, judgment has come down. You know what I'm saying? You understand? Like, you might have heard him out and been like, okay, I hear you, but you're standing your ground. And you forgive them, but you do not forget, and you do not wish to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? You just really don't. So you choose to deal with, you know, the lighter things in life. Like, that's too heavy. Like, you know, at one point you were really fucked up about it. What did I say? Extremely burdened? Oh my goodness. Extremely burdened by this situation. What is the Hermit and the Strength card in reverse? Yes, it was somebody you was with for a very long time. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Could be family. It could be a family member that was lying on you, or some messages came out in regards to something. A relationship could be a family relationship. It don't have to necessarily be a partner. You could have found out your family was doing some whole ass shit, and you secluded yourself from them. And yes, but it was somebody that you was in a long-term commitment relationship. Could be family. Yeah, it was somebody that you really trusted, and you never saw them doing no whole ass shit like this to you. You never saw them doing you like that. Yes. Now you blocked their ass because they was talking. You found out the messages. Somehow you got a hold of these messages, baby, and you found out people was talking shit behind your back. You found that they was talking shit behind your back. And moving forward, I feel like you're just smiling. You've let go. And you want somebody to tell you the truth, collective. Like, you're like, tell the truth. Stop lying and tell the truth. You feel me? Like, just tell me the damn truth. You feel like this person got so many excuses for why they did what they did, but yeah. What's the messages? What's the Seven of Wands and the King of Swords? The Seven of Wands in reverse and the King of Swords, Spirit. What? Yeah, so you just like, okay, you're protecting yourself. You're guarded at this particular point in time. And you really just have cut people off, okay? You really have. What's the messages? What's the messages for my collective? It's the one you call friend. Like I said, it don't have to be a relationship. It could be somebody you call friend that was doing this to you. Somebody that you were really close with. Somebody that you've been knowing for a very long time that you found out was talking shit about you and doing whole ass shit behind your back. Close family. It could be somebody in your close family you found out was talking about you behind your back. What's the message? Spirit saying, some of you guys need to drink more water. The glow up looks good on you. You guys look good. What's the messages for my collective? Mirroring each other, self-image, relationship, reflect our wounds. So you and your person could be mirroring each other. Like, they do this, you do it. Like, they cheating on you, now you cheating on them. Like, y'all mirroring each other's energy. What's the messages? The butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing that inner child and growth. So I think a lot of you guys, like I said, are focusing on the lighter things. You guys are forgiving yourself and moving on in the situation. You standing your ground, you know. It is what it is. What's the messages? Focus on healing your inner person. What's the messages? The person that did this to you is trapped in fear. They really don't know what to do or what to say or how to confront you or how to send this. They want to reconcile. They want to apologize because they know they was wrong, but reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. So you guys are just kind of like, they're like looking at old pictures and reminiscing a lot about like past situations, like really feeling like they messed up, y'all. Really feeling like they messed up with you guys. What's the world, Spirit? What's the world? Yep, you ended that cycle and you're releasing that person, people, places, and things. You're letting it go. What's the Hierophant spirit? You're extremely guarded. You said what you had to say, and that's that. You cut it off and you guarded yourself. What's the Ten of Pentacles? Yep, and that's your justice. Like karma. Karma is being served. I'm so sorry, y'all. My nose is just running. Okay. What's the Seven of Wands in closing? What's the Seven of Wands? Yep, walked away with the Eight of Cups. You have walked away. You are standing your ground. You feel good. It's not like, it hurts you. But you like, ain't nowhere to go up but up from here. Like, yeah, you're just getting your rest now. It was some of you guys, it is your relationship. Some of you guys is family. Okay? Let me see, I'm going to pull a Moonology card for you guys. I'm really trying not to be on here for like an hour. What's the messages? My readings be 20 minutes plus. What's the messages? Easily. What's the messages for my collective? What is the message for my collective? What's the messages for my collective spirit? What's the messages? What's the messages for my collective? This has been happening to me all day, okay? Hold on. Okay, what do we get? Okay, you guys. So a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Y'all could be dealing with Aries. Did fire sign come out? No, air sign came out. Okay, could be. Okay, so fiery new moon in Aries. Some of you guys could be an Aries, or some of y'all could be dealing with an Aries. Let's see, full moon in Aries. I'm gonna read this to you guys really quickly. Okay, fiery climax approaches, period. Okay, it's time to see if you've been a little too, it's time to see if you've been a little bit too much me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants. But you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. Excuse me, y'all. You'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast, or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created this situation yourself, which means you can create your own way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming in, and it could be fiery. Attune to the moon. Be nice, be kind, smile, and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. Additional meanings for this card. Being assertive is good. Just don't ride over everyone or anyone. Don't ride over anyone. If you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. Don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be the issue. You need to have more fun. So focusing on the light of everything, like tug of war, mirroring each other. Like, okay, you go here, I'm gonna go there. Okay, you went out Saturday and stayed out till 3. I'm gonna go out on Saturday. I'm gonna stay out till 6. No matter of fact, I ain't coming back till Sunday. You feel me? Like night. You feel me? Like y'all are just kind of like going back and forth. And I said, you're standing your ground and you're trying to see like with the Judgment card. It says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. I felt like you guys were trying to just, ultimately kind of say to yourself, like, okay, we all come from different backgrounds. I might have handled the situation like this, but that doesn't mean that's how this person handled it. Okay, you're kind of like in a tug of war with that, okay? I hope this message resonated with you guys. That's what I have for you guys tonight, okay? Thank you for tuning in to Goddess Vibes yet again, okay? Thank you to all my subscribers. I'm almost at 50, so I can start going live with you guys. I'm so excited. Until next time, good night.